women replacing half their friends every 7 years, there's a good chance that you are in the market for needing to replenish your circle of friends. But what types of friends do you need to be bringing in, and what scenarios are you experiencing that would indicate to you that you possibly need to be inviting some new friends into your life? I have found that there are 5 popular scenarios that happen, or mistakes, times in our lives where we find ourselves being like, I think I'm ready for some new friends or deeper friends or more meaningful friends. So the 5 that I have found is that women often will find it when they have too many, too few, too broad, too old, too new. So what are those 5 and what do they mean and what can you do about it? So a lot of women have too many friends. There's a series on YouTube called What Types of Friends Do You Need that I've done. They all have this background, so you can go watch the other ones for a kind of a description of what I'm looking at up here if this is your first one, or you can Google Shasta's Circles of Connectedness. But for a woman who has too many friends, it means that she has a lot of friends on the left side of the continuum, where it's less intimacy and a lot of networking and a lot of people. She has too many friends, and what she needs to do is find a few in this tunnel that they can begin to put down and move toward more commitment and greater intimacy. The flip side of that is some women have too few friends. They might have 1 friend, 2 friends down here on the right side of the continuum, and they might find themselves feeling kind of lonely because that 1 friend might have gotten busy or might not be around as much or might have gone through a life change or got married or went through a divorce, and it's just so many reasons why we need to have more than 1 friend in place in our lives. We're healthiest with several women that can support us in different ways. So for a woman who is feeling that she has too few friends, the challenge for her is she's going to need to come back here and meet friends on this side and be able to develop those friendships. So too many, too few, too broad. This is for a woman who has a lot of friends, has done a really good job building up the entire continuum, but goes through some kind of a life change where she's feeling a need for a specific type of friend. So she would want to be finding a friend that's an InCommon friend. So a good example of this is women when they get pregnant. They want to find other women who know that experience. This might happen if you have gone through a divorce and all of your friends are married, or all of your friends go to church and you don't go anymore, so you need to find new friends that have something in common with you here. So this is a need that brings up that you still want to hang on to all those friends, but you need, it kind of says to you, I need to bring in a friend in my life who gets this side of me, who likes going to plays, who wants to train for this marathon, who understands what it's like to be broke right now, or to start a business. So those are for when your friends are too broad and you might need somebody specifically, you want to find that specific thing. So too many, too few, too broad, too old. This is for many of us who have a lot of friends in our confirmed circle. We love these women. They are tried and true. But we've moved on. And we live in a new place perhaps. And so we still love them and we still are so grateful to have history with them. But we have to find some new friends. We have to step into friends for where we're at right now. Friends for this city, for this job, for this life stage. And they will not be able to compete. You can't compare. You can't go out on a friend date with somebody and compare it to somebody you've known forever. Simply a different experience. But you do have to start building those new friendships in order for them to ever have that kind of intimacy and meaningfulness. So too many, too few, too broad, too old, and the last one is too new. So this often happens for those of us who are making those new friends, and we come home exhausted, and we go, nobody's are my BFF, I'm just not finding her, I'm not connecting. And it's because we have forgotten that BFFs have to be developed, not just discovered. So it means we're stepping into a whole bunch of new relationships. And that means we're giving way more energy than we're getting back right now. The investment is harder. We're having to give and not get as much back. We're more tired. It's not as meaningful. But it's a necessary step. You have to start there. You can't start on this end with these women. So when it's new friends, it just means hang in there. Persevere. The more consistent you are, the more regular you see them, the more times you schedule to be with them, the closer you will feel, the more intimate, the more safe, the more special, the more meaningful, the more known. It's worth it. So ladies, take care of your circles. You have my complete permission to say, I need friends. There's no shame in that. It's a necessary thing. We have got to make sure we're surrounded by the circle of friends that matter to us. So good luck. It was a series of 5, so be sure to watch them all if you want to. Google Girlfriend Circles or Shasta's Friendship circles of connectedness, and do stay in touch. Thanks so much. This is Shasta Nelson. Bye.